This episode is sponsored by the Divine You, a first of its kind virtual learning and wellness retreat, which will take place Sunday, May 23rd, all curated to nourish your mind, body, and soul. For more details, visit rabbibortz.com. The message of this episode is one that I try to live with every day. If you ever look inside the Torah, you'll notice there are no vowels or punctuation marks. We have an oral tradition as to how words should be pronounced or where commas and question marks should be added. But some great Torah giants have offered novel alternatives, playing on words and lines in such a way as to provide deep insights and ideas in how to approach life. Here's one of my favorites. King Solomon says in Koheles, or Ecclesiastes, Al Taimar, don't say, Ma haya shayamim harishenim hayu tovim me'ela. Why can't it be like the good old days? Kilayim mechachma sha'alta alzeh. Because this question, or shaila in Hebrew, doesn't come from wisdom. In other words, don't say, why can't it be like the days of Moses and the Jews he led out of Egypt, who saw God openly? It was so easy for them to know what was right and wrong. Of course, serving God was a cinch. King Solomon concludes, that's a foolish question. Now, if I may be honest, it doesn't sound so foolish to me. Is there anyone who has worked on improving their commitment to Judaism and serving God that hasn't wished the path were more clear, more obvious, like in the times where God spoke to the Jewish people? So the great Hasidic master and tzaddik Reb Aaron of Karlin explained that we can understand King Solomon's admonition in Ecclesiastes simply by moving the comma and using a different vowel in the pronunciation of one word. His reading reveals that the reason why it's foolish is because the one asking is looking at his whole mission in life incorrectly. So here's Reb Aaron of Karlin's translation. Al Taimar, don't say, Ma haya shahayamim harishenim hayu tovim me'ela. Why can't it be like the good old days? Kilei mechachma, because that's not wise. Shay alta alzeh, you borrowed those days. Each day is borrowed, is a gift, and a gift specifically to you, having in store work that only your soul can accomplish, and not any other generation, not even Moses. In fact, the Midrash, which is the commentary on the Torah, kind of fills in all the gaps, relates that Moses was shown our generation, and he was in utter awe and completely humbled to see the Jews who keep Torah and mitzvos without seeing the one who commands them to. Our mission is not simply to observe Torah and mitzvahs, but to do so specifically in the times in which we find ourselves. So don't be a fool. Remember each day to live confidently in our times and struggles, because only you can rise to the challenge.